Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Thank you for joining my presentation. My name is Dea Permitasari, and I am delighted to be here to discuss of man or the average. Today, we'll explore definition of man, type of man, formula, and problem example. And I hope to provide some new insights and useful information along the way. As we go towards this presentation, please feel free to ask questions or share your thoughts at any time. Let's keep the session interactive and engaging. With that said, let's dive right in and begin with first topic is definition of man. Okay, definition of man is the man is the average value of several pieces of data. The man value can be determined by dividing the amount of data by the number of data. The man is a measure of data centering. Next type of man. We can calculate the average or mean value of single data and single data in groups of or frequencies. So far, single data, we collect or obtain the data as is, can be sequential or random, and do not group it into a frequency table. Next, we have formula. To obtain the average value, we can divide the sum of all values or data by the amount of data. So here is the formula for finding the man. Look at the picture, everyone. This is man of single data average value. This is, we call it x bar equals x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus blah 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 until plus xn and divided by n. Explanation. First, x bar is mean or average. Second, x1, x2, blah 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 until xn is data values from 1 to blah 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 until n. And last, n is number of data points. And this is formula for mean of group data. Look, we have different. This is x bar equals sigma fi multiplied by xi divided by sigma fi. Okay, the explanation. First, x bar is mean or average. Next, xi is midpoint of class interval I. Remember, guys, xi is midpoint of class interval I. And next, fi is frequency of class I. Sigma, this is sigma notation, not sigma notation or sum. Okay, next we have problem example. Calculate the mean of the following data: 2, 3, 3, 4. The answer is we use formula of single data. X bar equals 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 and divided by 4. Why 4? Because the data have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Um, okay, X bar equals, this is 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 is 12 and divided by 4 equals 3. So the man of the data above is 3. Do you understand, guys?
Yes.
Yes, understand.
Okay, next. Um, we have problem example of group man. Body weight data from 50 students is presented in the following table. Look at the frequency table, which, and this is frequency. First, we have weight 50 until 54 and have frequency 8. Next, we have 55 until 59 and the frequency is 9. Next, we have 60 and until 64 and the frequency is 12. Next, we have 65 until 69 and the frequency is 10. Okay, next we have 70 until 74 and the frequency is 6. And last we have 75 until 79 and the frequency is 5. Um, we have steps. 4 steps is determine the midpoint value, or we call it xi. Step 2, calculate and multiply xi by fi in each class. Um, Next, you can get a lot of data, or sigma fi, and the number of multiplications of xi and fi, or we call sigma xi multiplied by fi. Last, looking for the mean value or average. Look, we have xi for 52 and xi multiplied by fi for 416. Next, we have xi 57 and xi multiplied by fi 513. Next, we have xi 62 and we have xi multiplied by fi 744. Next, we have xi 67 and xi multiplied by fi 670, and then we have xi 72 and xi multiplied by fi 432, and last we have xi 77 and we have xi multiplied by fi 385. So we have frequency sigma fi is 50 and sigma xi multiplied by fi is 3160. We use the formula x bar equals sigma xi multiplied by fi divided by x sigma fi equals 3160 divided by 50. The answer is 63,2. So the average weight of student is 63,2 kilogram. Understand? Do you understand, guys?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Um, the conclusion is the man is an important concept in statistics, providing insight into data sets and simplifying complex data. There is a man of single data and group data. Understanding the different types of means and knowing when to use each can make data interpretation more accurate and meaningful. Um, as we wrap up, let's quickly review the main points we discussed today: definition of man, type of man, formula, and problem example. I hope this information has given you a clearer understanding of man and inspired some new ideas. Thank you all for your attention and participation. Are there any questions or thoughts you'd like to share before we conclude? Any question, guys?
No, I don't
Oh,
question.
Okay,
I'm
I pause. I say thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.